Sports Media, home of the Big Dogs. So dig it. We have the Battle of the Davids upcoming this year. Should be an explosive fight, and I know all you boxing fans are looking forward to it. I know I am. It's been a, it's been a pretty, I won't say blah, but last year was pretty decent when it comes to boxing. But I really hope we get, great fights this year. There's a lot of fights out there that needs to happen, and I'm here for it. And I know you guys are here for it. But let's jump into this David Benavidez versus David Morrell fight. So up first we have David Benavidez, the Mexican monster. He's 29-0 with 24 KOs. He stands at about 6'2 with a 74.5-inch reach. He's 28 years of age. He's standing in the orthodox, stance when he fights, and he's fighting out of Phoenix. Now, he's new to the 175 weight class. There has been a lot of, talks and chatters about if his power will translate in this new weight class. But his first fight at 175, I won't say he was looking like the old Benavidez when it comes to power, but in terms of stamina and punch output, he was the same guy. Now he did say he came into that fight with a hand injury, so his power was a little bit off, but nevertheless, we didn't see that same power at 175, so I'm hoping to see it. But at the same time, David Morrell is moving up from 168 to 175 too, so these guys are new to the weight class, and it should still be fireworks. David Morrell, he's 26 years old, 11-0, 9 KOs. He's fighting out of Cuba in a southpaw stance. He's 6'1", with about a 78.5-inch arm reach. Now, like I said, David Morrell is new to the 175 weight class. These guys both these guys both have a lot to prove in this new weight class. David Benavidez was the boogeyman at 168. We all know that Canelo seem to have dodged him. I don't want to call him a duck, but Canelo's definitely kind of quacking. But David Benavidez has always been a boogeyman at 168, and David Morrell was I guess you can say, the up and coming boogeyman per se. There was a lot of chatter that he was the next guy to, dethrone Canelo or whatever you may be. Whatever it may be, of that. I just believe that David Benavidez is, has too much experience, and he fought, a lot of guys like Caleb Plant, Demetrius Andrade, that was very skillful, but they were not as powerful as David Morrell. Even though David Morrell lacks experience when it comes to the pros, his power can be the difference maker. But I don't think he's going to go in there and bang right out the back against David Benavidez. I think he's going to have to use some of his skill, which we all know it doesn't matter how your skill level is. David Benavidez is going to come in like a train. He's going to come in and try to destroy. Now, David Morrell and David Benavidez have been very chippy through this whole press conference and, face-off type deal. These guys have bad blood. David Morrell is usually cool, laid back, chill type of guy. But when it comes to this fight, David Benavidez has David Morrell out of character. David Benavidez is always about his business, always kind of fiery, but, he's still laid back, but he chit-chats a lot, Not too crazy, but he gets it in on the talking level, and he's definitely looking like he's getting in David Morrell's head. I mean, he pushed David Morrell doing the face-off, and David Morrell tried to throw the belt. All type of things was going on. So I can't wait till these guys face each other, later this year, or early this year. But it's January now, and the fight's coming up. So hopefully there's no injuries, nothing like that, and we're gonna have an explosive card. Starting off the 2020-2025 season. And then right after that, we have Tank versus Lamont. I mean, I don't think too many boxing fans want to see that fight, but again, we get to see Tank in action. So, and that card has, Keyshawn on it. Not Keyshawn, but I think that card has Gary Antoine on it. Gary Antoine versus Rayo. And that's a great fight at the 140-pound division that I want to see as well. But back on subject. I'm going to take David Benavidez in this fight. You know, I still have a lot of respect for David Morrell, but I just think the experience is going to play a factor in this one, you know. The guy has about, 18 more fights over Morrell, and he also has been fighting, I would say, better competition, obviously, taking the crowns off of Andrade and Caleb Plant's head, or so have you. I'm just looking forward to a great fight. What do you guys think? What are you guys' comments on this? Are y'all taking David Morrell? You know, he's unproven right now. He has something to prove. He's coming in mean, coming in angry, and I want to see a brawl. And I'm pretty sure we're going to see a brawl, which I don't think is going to benefit Morrell unless he catches David Benavidez slipping. You know, he got to catch him right on that chin, right on that button. But Benavidez is like Frankenstein. He's going to keep walking, keep walking, keep walking, keep coming. And I'm going with David Benavidez, the Mexican monster, on this one. You guys leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Like and subscribe. Again, Pitbull Sports Media, home of the big dogs.